Hey guys, we are back. Now you, Mishi.
Yes, and in this video we will talk about different types of beginners who start their pickup journey. It's important to understand that different people have different starting circumstances. Not only will this video help you to figure out your path and evaluate your success with women, but it will also help you to be more motivated and less frustrated in the long run, as you can better understand your setbacks and deal with them.
Just a side note, we don't want you to feel bad about yourself after watching this video. I myself was a hard case newbie, and you will know about it more after watching later part of this video.
Before we start with this video, we want to make an announcement. Our brand name has changed and we are now called Wayne Dating Lifestyle. The reason for that is that to get good with women, you not only need good gaming skills, but also good lifestyle, which includes fitness, fashion, and personal development. Don't worry, this channel will still be hardcore and focused on dating advice and seducing women, but we will from time to time also give you advice which indirectly will help you to get better with girls. Our perspective on these aspects will be unique and provide you great value. But now back to the video. Deepak?
Yeah, in the last 2 years we have been coaching all over the world. We have been coaching students from Australia, from India, from England, Germany, America, Israel, and from some East European countries like Poland, Czech Republic. And after coaching so many students, we have found we can characterize the beginners in 3 different categories. First is hard cases, second is normal cases, and third is easy cases. Hard cases will struggle and need to work really hard to get any results. Normal cases will get results even though they need to put in some work. Easy cases can get really good results without too much efforts, or can get result in quicker time.
Many dating coaches were easy cases who got fast results with their just be yourself natural game. They didn't need to learn active pickup skills like Deepak or other average guys need to learn to pick up girls because they had very good starting circumstances.
First, we discuss about the factors where the success of cold approach depends. The 3 factors where we have seen where the success in cold approach depends are your looks, your perceived status, and your gaming skills, which includes your charisma, your social skills, and your seduction skills. Actually, all these 3 skills influence your success with women in cold approach. For example, good looks leads to good initial reaction, which leads you to have an advantage in pickup. At the same time, good style leads you to have a high perceived status, and good looks, which leads you to have an advantage in pickup. We have already discussed about looks and its role in pickup, so you can watch our old videos and get more informed about that. Status is relative to the girl. For example, if you are a white British guy having a British accent, you will be always perceived as a high status guy compared to an Indian guy like me with an Indian accent wherever we go, and especially in the East European countries or countries in Asia or in South America.
This is just an example. When you're a British or German guy and approach, for instance, a hot girl in New York, you will not get much of a status advantage. But there, for instance, you would get a status advantage when you're a club owner.
Third factor is game, which includes your charisma, your social intelligence, your social savviness, how good you are in seducing women, how good you are in ability to close girls, for example, yes girls, DTF girls, or maybe girls, the girls who are giving you some resistance and proper understanding of game. If we compare beginners to an RPG game, because I like to play RPG game, then I will say -20 is a hard case, 0 level is a normal case, and easy case level would be +20. So if I say my case, what was my case in 2010? So I was between hard case and normal, around -10, and Michael was normal case, 0 level. We will explain you in detail what was the reason behind that later in the video. Let's start with hard cases. They have bad starting point. They have lot of area they need to work on to a good extent. Most of the time they are below average in most relevant areas, and if they have weaknesses in one area, for example bad social intelligence or bad social savviness, they have no other strengths to compensate these weaknesses. Often they have very little experience with girls. Some of these cases are extreme cases. For example, they have following properties in their character which stops them in getting success with women. Extreme social phobia, extremely negative, immune to social feedback, having an insanely high sense of unrealistic entitlement, don't want to listen and don't want to change themselves, victim mindset, and extremely negative. Sometimes they have some behavior which repels other people around them.
As an example for that, we can take an average or below average looking guy with bad fashion sense and also bad social savviness. For instance, he can't have a normal conversation with a girl. Guy who's older than the girl he's approaching. So the guy is, for instance, 35 years old and he approaches hot 20-year-old girls. A guy like this needs many positive reference experiences, a lot of practice, hard work and time to get results with women. But when a guy like this sticks to his path and learns from the feedback he gets and changes his behavior accordingly, then he definitely will get success with women.
Now let's talk about normal cases. They have better starting point than hard cases. They have some areas they need to work on, but to a lesser extent than hard cases. Most of the time they are average in most relevant areas, and if they have a weakness in one area, for example if someone is having a bad social savvy or bad social intelligence, then they can compensate it with their strength in another area, like for example they have good looks or good style. Often they have some sexual experience but not too many.
Now an example of a normal case. He might be an average normal guy. For instance, a guy in his early 20s who has little experience with women, but can talk normally to guys and girls and also has some social intelligence. A guy like this still needs to put in a lot of work, but not as much work as the hard case newbie in the first example.
Based on his efforts and hard work and the path he is following, his success will definitely be quicker than hard case newbie, but he do need to take a lot of action and be disciplined to get success. Now we talk about easy cases. They have good starting point. They are average or above average in most relevant areas. For example, looks, confidence, social skill. If they have weaknesses, they are faster to fix. Their sexual experience vary from decent amount of sexual experiences, which often come from their social circle, to few sexual experiences because they did not know how to use the chances they were given. Sometimes they have general confidence with the girl through their success in their social circle, but not very confident in approaching girls in cold approach. Sometimes the girl from social circle is into them, but they don't know how to escalate and close the deal. Most of these easy cases are good looking guys or positive stereotypes. Exception to that is if the guy is having average looks, then he's having really good social skills with girls and they know how to get girls from the social circle. Some of these easy cases are naturals. They were never bad with women, but they never got or tried to get girls from cold approach. For these cases, as soon as they learn how to approach girls, their success comes really quick. Most of these easy cases need to learn how to approach, lead and escalate and repeat this process to get the confidence. And usually they get really good result within short amount of time because of positive reference experiences they are getting.
And also the good starting circumstances they had.
Yes. Only problem I have seen with these easy cases are they really don't care about putting efforts in improving their life with women, so they lack willpower and discipline in their life.
Though the lack of willpower and self-discipline can also be often seen in normal and hard cases, having these personality traits for these type of beginners is not enough. They also need to follow a good path of development and develop effective pickup skills to get results with women.
We have a really good example of a positive stereotype or an easy case, and we will show it in the future. One thing we also want to tell that we don't want you to put yourself in one box. For example, one will say now, oh, I'm a hard case newbie, or I'm a normal case newbie. But feel free to say if you want to say yourself as an easy case.
And also use the concepts in this video in an empowering, not in a disempowering way.
Now we talk about myself. I will not go in too much detail. I will make a separate video about that. But in this video, in a short, I will say I was not completely hard case, but also not normal case. I was between hard case and normal case. I'm ethnic immigrant, strong accent, and when I started my game journey, I had limited knowledge of German language, insecure with new people, almost no experience with girls, no idea even how to talk to girls socially, as I did my schooling in boys' school in India, and in my engineering college in India, we had just 5% girls who were already taken by alpha guys in our class. And one point, I started my game really late. I was over 30 when I started my game journey. So I need to learn everything step by step, and it took me a lot of time and effort from my side, and I have to go through a lot of pain in getting success with women that I have right now.
I was more of a normal case. I was average looking, and as you might have noticed, I'm pretty tall, but in my childhood, I was often mobbed in school, which destroyed my confidence and which I had to build up with time. And I also didn't talk too much with the girls, so I also needed to learn every part of the interaction step by step.
One more time, we will not suggest you to put yourself in one category and feel bad about it. But the point of the video is to give you a general idea that how much work you need to put to get the result you want in your dating life. Soon we will put video of our client in all three cases. You can watch this video and judge yourself at what level you are and how much work you need to get success with women. Final message of this video: people have different starting circumstances when they start. So if you see yourself you're not improving as quick as someone else in your pickup journey, then the reason does not have to be that you are bad or you're doing something wrong. The reason can be also that you have different starting circumstances than the other person. So don't feel bad about it, just acknowledge it and work hard so that you can get the success what you want in your life with women.
And one last thing, guys, please add us on Facebook and Instagram to get some private updates, vlogs and sneak peeks into what we're actually doing at the moment. We're going to post some great content there, which is going to be pretty nice, so check it out.
So I hope you like this video, and until next time, bye.
Cheers.